Hey everyone, what's going on? The Jagex Ltd here, back with another episode of my Barrows series, my Road to 100 Mil from Barrows, and this is episode number 3. And let me tell you guys right now, I'm making this commentary in the morning, so if my voice sounds a little groggy, I'm sorry for that. So on screen, obviously, it's going to be a lot of loot from chests, and I'm going to talk about some things and kind of just a little overview of this little series and how everything is going. So first off, not a very good week, a very dry week. I did a lot of chests. You guys will see here. All of them are sped up, so I think probably you guys will be seeing around 50 chests, and that's just a guess. And let me tell you right now, again, this week was pretty dry, which is pretty demotivating, and sometimes that's not really the best because when I get an item and I get really motivated to get more items and then I go on another dry streak, it's very difficult. But this week in general was just very dry, and it kind of sucks. Besides all these crystal fragments I got, I have 1 and 2. I'm waiting for 3, which I will probably get this week or in the next episode, and then loot that for next episode. Now I am actually including the crystal fragment, or whatever you want to call them, the Triskelion keys. I am including that loot in the series, so that way if I get any crystal armor, it'll boost the series very fast. And other than that, guys, I've really been relying on the runes to get me a lot of my money. Now the runes do pay for my supplies and my degradation of my Guthan's armor, if that makes sense. I know that's a big word there. And again, sorry if my voice sounds really low. Whenever I wake up in the morning, my voice is very low, but I am really enjoying Barrows. Don't let that, I really don't let the items get in my way. The loot tab looks amazing. You guys will see that at the end of all these clips. Now, I did actually get 1 item this week, which will be at the very end, but until then, I'm going to talk commentary, kind of just really enjoying the game right now, guys. Everything that's coming out, all the updates, really shows. And again, actually right here, I tried to loot someone's grave, and it was really awkward because he came back, so I typed in Ox. It was a bot looking guy. He wore a rune and had a dragon 2H, so it was really weird. But again, back to what I was talking about, really enjoying the game, guys, really enjoying Barrows, because it's really cool to actually earn your own Guthan's Barrows armor, or just Barrows armor in general, not just Guthan's. And you guys will see that in my tab, all the items I've actually earned legit by myself from Barrows. It's just really cool to see that tab progress, and it's really cool. By the end of this series, that tab will look fantastic, and that's really my motivation, because at the end of this road to 100 mil from Barrows, my tab is going to look amazing. I'll probably have 100k mind runes at least, maybe 100k chaos runes, or whatever other rune that I get the second most. So I'm guessing that by the end of this series, I'll have at least 100k stack of mind runes, if not death and chaos runes as well. So that's not even including all the other items that I'm going to get through this series. Now, of course, the troll drop, Dragon Helm, kind of sucks, but it did eventually lead into a drop. Now, I only got 1 this week, like I said. It was a decent drop, and one that I have not gotten yet. I seem to be getting on a bit of a luck streak on certain types of drops. I believe I do have 1 of every helm besides, I want to say, Aram's Coif is the only helm I do not have so far. Now, body pieces I do struggle with. But I'm going to check out my tab here off screen, guys, and tell you guys how lucky I have been so far on drops. Okay, guys, I swear this is my last apology. I really just want to say sorry. I'm kind of out of it, really tired. Next time I make this commentary, I will be more awake for you guys. So first off, I want to really announce that the totems are really not worth it anymore. It kind of sucks when the Jagex has updates like that. You know, when you see a totem, you get it, you think, oh my gosh, it has to be worth, 30 to 50k a piece. Now they're below 10k. Kind of a worthless drop now. Especially because they look so cool, and when the update first came out, they were so unique, and they weren't really rare. They obviously weren't too rare because the prices dropped drastically. I really believe Jagex should have made them a lot more rare of a drop from the tombs, and that way they would not have dropped in price, because a lot of people do not do Barrows Brothers or Rise of the Six, whatever you want to call it, and for that reason they are just worth nothing. It kind of sucks. You guys see on screen there that they are worth just complete crap. So besides that, if you don't get any items, really Barrows right now, as of right now, is not really worth doing. I really want to get the pistols. I really want to get every single item, and I don't think we'll struggle with getting every item. I think by the end of this series, I'll have at least 1 of every item. Now that's a very bold statement, and if I get to the end of this road to 100 mil from Barrows, and I don't have 1 of every item, but I'm very close, you guys might see a continuation of that series. So looking at my bank right now off screen, I do have a pretty good little stack of things, and I was correct. I have every helm, I believe, besides the Aram's Coif, whatever you want to call it, Aram's Hood. I do have Carol's Coif, Guthin's helm and 2 Darok's helm. Now the thing that's most common with me is the plate legs, guys, and you guys will see this obviously in a few seconds when I'm done with my last clip. I do have almost one of every plate leg and almost one of every helm, so those are my most popular. The things I struggle on is plate bodies and chest plates. Whatever, you guys know what I mean, the chest area devices, I don't have any. I don't have one drop with a chest plate, or you guys know what I'm trying to say. So I really do want, you know, an Aram's robe top, or a Darok chest plate, or a Guthin's chest, or whatever you want to call them. I really want those because not only are they worth money in the EOC, but it's really cool to have a drop that you don't have yet. So here comes up my drop, guys. I'm not sure if it's this chest or the next one, but I do get a drop, so it must be the next one. And I'm going to spoil it right here, guys. It is a Varrock's plate skirt, which is a very nice drop. I believe, over 20 to 30 chests dry, which does kind of defeat the purpose. You know, by that time you're spending hours at Barrows, you're only making a couple 100k per hour. So getting this item really saved the series, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna end this episode. I was actually contemplating, there's a Varrock's plate skirt. I was actually contemplating, you know, stalling the series a lot. So I really wanted to get this episode out there for you guys. This is the reason why the series will continue. I'm going to continue doing Barrows today, hopefully in my free time, and get some more clips for you guys. So that's my ultimate goal. I'm actually going to end it here, guys, and show you guys my bank real quick. Alright, here we are, guys, in the good old bank. Glad to be here, and here is the tab. Now, here's my motivation for the series. Look how awesome this tab looks, guys. It looks amazing to me. I love the look of this tab. And we're going to do, of course, the price check. Hopefully be able to fit everything in. Now, eventually we won't be able to fit everything in, which is kind of awesome because eventually we'll be doing 2 different price checks just for one tab. It's going to be sick. But yeah, hopefully going to be around that 20 mil mark, if not a little bit over, or hopefully way over. I am really excited for this. This should be a good price check. And as you guys can see, my Triskelion key pieces, I will be adding those to the series. So if we do get lucky and loot that and get crystal armor, that should be awesome. Now, I am a fan of actually doing these hand by hand, guys. You guys know that I don't like using this button right here. So let's put that in. Now, the problem is, guys, the Aram's wand used to be 5 to 6 mil. And that's the problem with this series, guys, is if everything keeps on dropping, I'm never going to reach my goal, and actually that's going to set me back, guys. We might be lower than we were last episode, and that is obviously a huge problem because, again, this Aram's wand has dropped over 5 mil, or around 4 to 5 mil, so we're actually going to be way short of my goal, guys. And, oh, we might be close. 18.9 mil. I think that's basically around where we were last episode. So we gained 3 to 4 mil profit, but because of the Aram's wand, now I don't see this going any lower, guys, so the series is still on, but you know, it took me a couple weeks to get that wealth, and we actually didn't gain any wealth, and I actually forgot one Aram's robe skirt, so you guys probably noticed that. I forgot one Aram's robe skirt, so we're around 19.2, 19.3 mil, which is still okay. We only gained a couple 100k though, guys. I need to do a lot more work this week and next week, and you guys can expect that for episode number 4. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my Road to 100 Mil from Barrows, episode number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and have a nice day, guys. I'll see you guys next time for another RuneScape video.